Hi everybody, welcome to another update on the stock screener. Today we're going to take a look at Eldorado Gold. I did analyze this company in 2020. I thought it had too much debt and no profits. As you can see here on the balance sheet, at that time it was 3.6 billion equity, and now equity is even lower. So this company has not done anything in 3 years. So I was right. Share price has gone down. Now let's do an update. So the update is that their growth is now coming. So in 2020, there was no growth. It stayed at 500,000 ounces production. Now I see some growth, some from 500,000 to 700,000 in 3 to 4 years. So that's a good sign. But let's take a deeper look on the numbers. First of all, tax rate is very high, 40%. They do have some liabilities on the balance sheet, 1.3 billion liabilities and current assets 800 million. And they need that cash because they are building this new mine, Skouries mine, which is actually a very good mine, but it's not good enough for me to become bullish on this company. It just adds 150,000 ounces, and they are at 500,000 ounces. But all-in sustaining costs, very good, 0 with byproducts because it's a gold copper mine, 50% gold, 50% copper. That's why the all-in cost is 0. If you use it as gold equivalent costs, then it's around 800, 900 all-in sustaining costs. So very good mine. I have added it in the calculation. The big problem with this company is capex. It's always capex. 170 million in growth capital for these producing mines. Then we have 250 million in capex for this new mine for 1 year, because they still need to build it, and the total capex is 850 million. So that's what you see here, 260 million for the Skouries and 170 million for growth capital. That's going to continue probably for 3 years. And then the 4th year, I still added 100 million, and then we can decrease the capex to 150 million. I don't know yet what these numbers are going to be, so I just took 150 million. That's a good estimate for the growth capital. Interest expense 40 million, probably going to stay high because they have no money to pay it off. And then here they can start paying off the debt in 2028. All-in sustaining cost is very high currently at 1,200. It's going to go down a bit because Greece is improving. Greece had all-in sustaining cost of 2,000 last year. I think this year could be a bit lower. So 1,200, then the mine comes online, Skouries, then we go to 950 all-in sustaining cost. So yeah, there will be an improvement in the operations. Costs are going to come down and production is going up. But is it enough to have a 2.3 billion enterprise value? I don't think so. I think this company is fair value. It's not overvalued, it's not undervalued. As you can see here on the cash flows, first they need to build the mine. So cash flows are flowing out and then they flow back in, but at a very slow pace. It's not like it's going up to the enterprise value in 3 years or 5 years. It's a very snail pace. But the great thing about this company is the mine life. Mine life is between 15-20 years, so that's a very high mine life. So this is only 15 years. If you add more mine life, then this can go up maybe to here. But still, it's not enough to get to my enterprise value, which means this company is a bit overvalued. I think this should be worth about 1.7 billion and not 2.3 billion based on these numbers. Okay. So I'm still not convinced that Eldorado Gold is a good buy. It's a mediocre buy. I mean, it's a good company, but it's just overvalued. I would like to buy it somewhere in the 1 billion. If it ever goes to 1 billion, then I will buy it. So I expect this to stay flat and slightly going down. And then at some point in 2027, when they are in full production, we have a PE ratio of 8 to 9. Let's see. Enterprise value to free cash flow after tax will be 8. That's good. That's good. But currently we are at 27 EV to free cash flow. That's too high and even negative for the next 2 years because they have a lot of capex that needs to be used to build the mines. The Skouries mine. So yeah, that's the assessment. Would I buy Eldorado Gold? No. And I'll see you in the next video.